Hi, this is Damien from The Other Side, wishing you and your family a very happy new year. We're back on Friday, January 24 for a brand new year of The Other Side. Until then, presenting a selection of our best clips from last year. Here's one now. Something absolutely monumental happened this month, something that could affect you much more than you realise if you happen to own, or think you own, any property in this country. We didn't have time to mention it in last week's show, but we do need to talk about it because it is huge. As the National Indigenous Times newspaper reports, a landmark native title victory was had in the federal court. This is huge because it's the first time ever that, as the newspaper notes, the first time a heavily urbanised area on Australia's east coast has been given native title determination. So you could be wondering at this point, do you still own your own house? And more significantly, will you still own it in the future? I'd say technically speaking, no, you don't if you live in this particular area, and probably not in the future if you live anywhere else in Australia. And the left-wing fact-checkers would then accuse me of hysterically beating up the story and being a racist. But let's just look at the facts, shall we? Do a little pre-fact-checking before the fact-checkers fact-check us. The Kabi people's native title rights over more than 300,000 hectares of land in southeast Queensland have been recognised. The recognition covers the cities of Gympie and Noosa, as well as much of the Sunshine Coast, including the Glasshouse Mountains, Maroochydore, Caloundra, Bribie Island and Majimba Island. 10,280 square kilometres, in fact. Now this gives the Kabi people non-exclusive rights to the land, which if you own any of it or thought you did, should concern you. What exactly does non-exclusive rights mean? Well, according to the National Indigenous Times, it does not give Aboriginal people total control of the land. Well, phew, that's a relief. Queensland South Native Title Services Chief Executive Tim Wishart told the newspaper that it's simply a recognition of the rights that the Kabi people can exercise in a non-exclusive way. Right, so what the heck does that mean? I mean, one of the reasons the whole Roman Empire fell was because people couldn't be sure of their property rights, so everyone stopped investing in stuff. Well, it's as clear as mud, and that is the problem. It is not clear, so people will not invest. What we've seen happen in other parts of Australia is native title holders with non-exclusive rights step in and stop people doing very basic stuff on their own property. The determination does grant rights to the Kabi people, including the right to take resources from the land. And this is the first determination in Queensland to grant that right. Previously, the right to take resources was limited to personal, communal and non-commercial purposes. Now forgive me if this is still as clear as mud. I fear it may be intended to be that way, and I fear it may be the first step in a process of gradually extending those rights. So I hope we aren't beating up the story like a pack of racists, but I just want to make sure we're not pretending nothing is actually happening here either, like a pack of fools. If you enjoyed that segment, there is lots more where that came from. Head over now to our website at othersidetv.com.au and sign up to join us in our mission to revolutionise Australian media and fight the toxic woke culture that's wrecking our peace and prosperity. We are back with new content from Friday, January 24. There's another side to the stories that matter and a better way to view the world. The Other Side. Check us out at othersidetv.com.au. If you have a Netflix or other streaming media account from a global company and you're on holidays and log in from another country, you may have noticed that shows that are available in those other countries are different. That's because different media companies have different deals with different streaming services in different countries. Imagine being able to log into Netflix, though, as if you were in America, or maybe a country that speaks a language other than English that you speak, to access more shows, but you can do it all without leaving your couch here in Australia. Well, there is a way. Private Internet Access VPN is a virtual private network. You download their app onto your phone, your TV, your computer, whatever you use, and it'll route your data through a different server location. Not only can you access more content, but a VPN keeps you safe and secure and your family safe so that you can't be tracked by prying eyes of big government and big corporations. And it will not massively slow down your internet speeds or make it harder to use your devices like some other VPNs do. Private Internet Access, PIA VPN. It's quick and easy to install, and once you've downloaded it, that is pretty much it. And the great news is if you sign up for PIA VPN, you are also helping the other side heaps and getting great value for money as well. And you can sign up using our special Other Side code for less than $3 a month. That's a whopping 83% off the normal price, and you'll get the first 4 months free. Just go to piavpn.com/otherside right now to get our special deal. That's piavpn.com/otherside.